Greetings to my subscribers, Cinema Songs Covers here. This video serves as a follow-up slash update to the previous one. And as you can see, I've got a beard and mustache look going on here. And if you're not really a fan of it, don't worry, it's not permanent. I'm only doing it so I can redo a video that I recorded a while back. That video being for one of my future covers for later on that I wanted to get a head start on. And the reason that I'm redoing it is for my, what I'm calling, channel restart. And that is what this video is about. Because depending on how much of the previous video you saw, you know that I've recently found out that I can actually record the video directly through my video editing software, which is actually more of a new feature. It still has that little new box next to it. But since I have found out that I can do that, I have been doing it a lot here lately. And, again, depending on how much of the previous video you saw, you know that I asked for y'all's opinions on how you think I should move forward now that I can actually do that. Like whether I should just continue on with using the camera phone recorded footage that I've been using from the start up until I get caught up to that point, and then once I get there, to use the software recorded footage from that point on, or if I should just start over with my cover videos and use the software recorded footage for the revised versions of the cover videos. And it has been plenty long enough now for anyone to let me know what they think, and no one has. It could be the case where you're thinking, well, it's your channel and you can do what you want, so if you feel like you need to start over with it, go ahead and do so. And it could also be the case to where you're thinking it, but just not saying it, or in this case, typing it. But in any case, I have pretty much decided that I am going with option 2, which is just redoing it all, recording all the footage I need for my covers the way I do them, just redoing them all, and using the software recorded footage as opposed, or instead of, the camera phone recorded footage. And again, in the previous video, I said that I was leaning more and more toward that option, so I may end up doing that anyway, but I still wanted to get y'all's opinions on it. But like I said, if none of you have commented anything about it, and again, like I said, it's my channel anyway, so I feel like that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm also thinking that I may just kind of start over entirely, like just straight up delete this current Cinema Songs Covers channel and just start an entirely new one and just go from the ground up. I'm honestly really thinking about doing that. And if I do that, don't worry, it won't be for a while yet, because I'm still going to go along with my plan that I mentioned in the previous one, and just redo all my covers until I get caught up to all the current ones that I have on this channel, from Once Upon a Time in New York City from Oliver and Company, all the way up into Reflection from Mulan. Gonna do all of those and then get caught up before I do anything, any deletions or whatever. So rest assured that that won't be for a little while yet. And just to show you, I guess you could say, I did try to show you in the previous video using a brief clip from a Ninja Turtles intro, but brief as it was, you probably didn't see what I was getting at. So instead here, I just figured I would do images instead. Like I've paused it at a place, I took a picture of the screen with this camera phone, and then I've put it to full screen and just got a screenshot of that same image. And it's basically the same resolution or outcome, however you want to put it, of the software recorded footage. Anyway, so I figured it would be easier to see the difference by having both images side by side, like so. And as you can see, the image on the left is kind of a glare on it because of my bedroom light, and you can see the upper half of the screen is kind of dark, a little hard to see, whereas the image on the right, the screenshotted image, looks pretty much like it's supposed to, as if you were straight up watching the video on your own screen, rather than seeing it through two screens, I guess you could say. So, and I'm pretty sure you agree that that second image, the screenshotted image, the one that was on the right, looked a bit better than the one on the left. And as far as actual video goes, I decided to use the clip from Tarzan of You'll Be in My Heart as an example. Using the software recorded footage instead of camera phone recorded, it would go from looking like this, as I'm pretty sure you can see it has a glare on the screen. I think you can see the screen kind of moving around a little bit. That's from me holding my camera phone as still as possible. And I think you can also kind of see the cursor there on the left-hand side. So that's the way it currently looks. But with the software recorded footage of it, it instead would look like this. And I am sure you can see there is a drastic difference between the two. There's no glare from the overhead light in my room. There's no screen movement from any slight shaking. There's no cursor to be seen. It looks pretty much like it ordinarily would if you were just watching the video instead of just like I said a moment ago, through like two screens. So, considering the differences between those two, camera phone captured and software recorded captured, I'm pretty sure you can see the better option between the two. So, and that's why I've decided to just like restart with everything. And even with my Sunday school teacher, when I was telling her about it back when I was first thinking of doing all this, she even agreed with me that option 2 was her vote. So, and like I said in the previous video, I was leaning more and more toward option 2, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And like I said, I've already been software recording for a little bit now, and I've got quite a lot of videos saved, actually. yeah, again, like I said, I'm gonna be, yeah, sorry, a little bit of a brain freeze. I am gonna redo my videos until I get caught up with the ones that are currently on this channel. Like I said, from Once Upon a Time in New York City from Oliver and Company, all the way to Reflection from Mulan. I'm gonna redo all of those and have them saved before I even do any kind of deletions or whatever. So again, rest assured that I will be doing that before doing anything. And seeing that this video is almost like, now it's just past 11 minutes long. So and I've said everything I wanted to say, and luckily I didn't have near as many brain freezes as the previous video, so that's a plus. So anyway, I said what I wanted to. No, this video is actually, I think, a little bit longer than the previous, but whatever, it's fine. So, with all of that said, I bid you all good night, peace out, and God bless.